I started this series, and I don't know why, but I want to start a group. Movement of getting any country, any city, whatever jurisdiction you're in, to supply insulin for diabetics. Insulin, diabetes supply, everyone just feels, type 1, we can do this, and since there's a little less of them, we could do a markup and even do more of a markup. And you know what? No. I want to be perfectly honest with all diabetics. That your Congress, your Parliament, whatever it is not going to do anything because we're 5-10% of all the diabetics. So, we'll just charge insulin. And they're going to keep charging the insulin until they can't make any more money from it. And why should diabetics have to die for this? Now, I don't know what I'd be doing in Canada if we had the same system. Because I just couldn't afford it. I can't work. I can't get health insurance because I'm a diabetic. But yet, you have to buy bottles of insulin for $700, depending on the type. And why should we have to do this? I wouldn't be able to work because of my other conditions. And it's kind of like, we don't care. Just keep handing over the money. And I understand where diabetics insulin is a little difficult to prepare. But it's not impossible. And there's a gentleman who did a TED Talk in, I think it was Salt Lake City, by the name of Connor Behr, Beher. And there's a whole bunch of, he's done his research, he knows all about it. His sister has type 1, he doesn't have it. So it has affected the family. And what we need to do is we need to make sure that families are taken care of. Why should they be going into debt? Because, they want to save their son or daughter from dying. And I hate when my blood sugar goes high now. I have lived that life where, I really didn't watch what I was eating. It was really hard to, so I just sort of, alright. And insulin, I just took my dose and that was it. And I'd walk around and, you'd be 15 no big such thing. I'd come back. I have like one activity and 2 sports days throughout the week. And I'd come back, and after those 2 things and showering, and I'd have to have a nap. And everyone was blaring music. It was the free time after you. And I just, okay, let me sleep. And granted, this was before glucose testing. And you would have to buy this, not the strips. Strips came later. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. Strips came later. But, it was always, let's just keep handing out the money. And, it's kind of like, my sister yelled at me, well, why don't you just save? Well, yeah, I'm on a disability income. I have to buy all my food, clothing, basic necessities. And then I have to get, what else do I have to get? Just a blank here. Food. And then insulin on top of that. And the first real assumption, I had worked for a convenience store chain for close to 18 years, if actually not 18 years. And when I left, because my job became redundant or whatever, they said, oh, well, you could go back into a store. And I said, no, I'd rather quit. And I got a good payout. But, when you end up having to pay for everything, plus your lights, plus, there's nothing left. And for people to say, well, you just have to be a little bit more, spendthrift. You have to go out looking for deals. When am I supposed to work? Well, I was working at the time, and it was, when am I supposed to work? I really don't have a choice. Amazon wasn't a big thing then. And I couldn't go out, take a look at, okay, all these things were going to be shipped here. But why do we have to constantly fight? And people keep saying, well, you'd be a much better diabetic if you would just get up and exercise and just watch what you eat. Yeah, right. Supply, everything. Everything, it's the fault of the diabetic. And I can tell you, people who cannot afford insulin, it is not the fault of the diabetic. And all these people who kind of snicker or whatever at you are ones that, they have insurance policies and sometimes you just don't get the benefits. But, it's all your fault. You should go out, get a better job. You should go out, work 3, 5, do 5 different jobs a week if you have to. So what? People can keep raising the price of insulin because they're not making enough money out of it? Let me just get this straight again. Who cares if people are dying because they can't get insulin? Take a look at Connor Barrett. You will see faces of people who have passed on because they couldn't get insulin. They ended up in probably DKA and going into coma and passing away. This is unacceptable. I know these last 3 videos have been where I'm on a rant, but no type 1 diabetic should lose a life for trying to be able to pay for medication. No one should have to go across the border to get medication for something that we need to live. People need air to breathe. So we need insulin to live. So we need to contact any legislative body that says, oh no, well, you'll just have to work better jobs. Or, oh no, well, you can't have insurance anymore. You have a pre-existing condition. Or, oh no, we don't cover insulin. Just another little thought. Have a great day. We'll talk again tomorrow. Bye now.